The waterway industry is very concerned about protecting nature and controlling pollution along the waterway. First of all, water transport is energy efficient and it provides the best fuel economy of any mode of transportation, above rail and truck. According to the EPA in a 2009 study, it estimates that 33% of our nation's annual carbon dioxide emissions come from transport-related activity. The advantages of inland barge transportation definitely include a smaller carbon footprint to comparative transportation models. CO2 emissions by rail emit 30% more, and truck transport emits over 100% more CO2 than inland barge operations. When you look at the CO2 produced per ton of cargo moved, inland barges have a significant advantage over trains and trucks. Water transportation is safe, too. There are very few accidents, fatalities, or injuries. Barges are under a high degree of regulation by the Coast Guard, and they operate under a strict program to keep things flowing smoothly. Another benefit of water transportation is that it reduces congestion of alternative methods of transportation. Less congestion means fewer accidents, less pollution, and a reduction in highway traffic tension. To move the same amount of cargo transported by a standard tow of 15 barges, it would require a line of 870 trucks stretching almost 35 miles. That's a huge benefit alone. What about sound pollution? Do you hear that? It's hard to hear even at a short distance a barge sliding silently through the water as towboats operate away from the shore and the sound of their engines are muffled below the waterline. That is in sharp contrast to our nation's highways, many times a few feet away from our homes, requiring sound barriers to be put up in many places right where we live, work, and play. When you consider the social impact of water transportation, for the most part, inland river transport has little impact on densely populated areas. This low-profile type of operation is one of the transportation industry's best-kept secrets. Apart from a few connections in waterside terminals, waterways preempt very little land using natural rivers, unlike highways and rail which demand large amounts of land areas to operate. There are so many other benefits to the water transport system. Just a few include hydroelectric power, recreation, flood control, public water supply, economic impact to the region it serves, fish and wildlife habitat, migratory and resident bird populations, irrigation, and industrial use. As you can see, the towing industry is dedicated to operating responsibly and with minimum effects on the environment. There are a tremendous amount of environmental benefits for both man and nature, which are very important and show the importance and significance of using a waterway system. Our inland waterways are a sound investment in America's future.